Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. Let's continue questing here in North Ethereum. There are many things for me to do. Planting seeds. Reassuring worried soldiers. What else? I think that's about it. We go in here. Try to cross the river without dismounting. Alright, so there should be some fertile soil here. Good. Need one more of those. Last one. Okay, now I think I want to go south. Well, you know what? I think I'm actually going to reassure the soldiers here just in case it opens up another quest. Let me reassure him. Must we march to the Black Land? Is there no other way? So he's probably under me inside the cave. Hear the quest ring. Yeah, let me go inside. So I could probably take this quest. I probably have enough here. Do I have enough for the weekly? I need 100.
Must be defeated.
No, I don't have 100 yet. Take that off the tracker then. I will do my best to carry on. From where does your bravery spring? From where does your bravery spring? I fear for my courage, but I will stand my ground. Oh, by the way, my friends, I have some good news. I went ahead and I bought the new computer. So it should be coming. I will do my best to carry on. It'll take some time to get here and for me to set it up and everything, but the next season of Lord of the Rings Online should be on a new computer. We shouldn't have to worry about any issues. I went all out on it, my friends. Saved up a ton of money. And pretty much went all out on that thing, so it shouldn't have any issues. Alright, where am I going? Let me go back out here to Aragorn. No, wait, I'm supposed to talk to Ereblin. I don't know who that is. Looks like he's out here by Aragorn, though.
Thank you for your efforts, my friend.
Or wait. Oh, yeah, never mind. This is... I was looking at two different quests. I'm completely out of whack here. Thank you for your efforts, Kippen. I have given some thought to the problem of what to do if more men prove faint of heart as we approach Mordor. It will soon be put to the test, I think. Let us move forward along the road north of the border of Dagorlad. We will establish a camp at the wood's edge and make ready for the final leg of the march to Mordor. We'll speak with you at our camp on the border of Dagorlad when we arrive. Alright, so I think that is going to be vectoring into the next season. Really? Broken legs? From that?
What tidings do you carry this day?
You have my thanks, Kippen. The forces of the enemy shall not relent, and neither shall we. If you would offer your aid on the morrow, I shall have need of it again. So these are repeatables. So I have previously completed this to collect all the seeds. I am going to accept this because if you recall, I picked up a deed here. Wait a second. Did I miss a deed in Foreign Orient? I did miss a deed. I missed some of these interludes here. Okay, I'll have to check on that. Sorry about that. I don't know how I missed this. I could have sworn I checked everything. Okay, that's beside the point for right now. There is a deed here. Lesson in Herbalism to complete 25 of these quests, so I gotta do that. How did I miss those interludes in Foreign Orient? Am I going crazy? Didn't I pop up my deeds at the finale of the last season and it was completely empty? Except for the completed ones? I must be going crazy somehow. I'll look into that right after this episode. And this guy has the daily available. I'm not gonna bother with that. Or wait a minute. I did complete it. I did get the 100.
Ithilien is crawling with foes.
Excellent. Our business is concluded for now. Okay, let me head out to the south. I think that is where most of the other things are going to be. I'm completely tripping out regarding this. I don't know how I missed this. I could have sworn this was not here before. I don't know. Weird. So, what is this quest ring here? Shadows of Ithilien. Patrol the abandoned refuge. Okay, so I do have to go there specifically. See, now I feel really bad that I missed that deed in the deed episode. We'll be okay. We'll figure it out. We always do. I'm looking forward to finishing the next season. I've alluded to this a lot, but before I start Mordor, I want to go back all the way to the Shire and just make my way back through every season I've gone through and really check things off the list. Every little quest and deed that I missed along the way that I couldn't do at the time, I'm going to try to permanently scratch them off the list. So that'll be fun. So thinking in the Shire specifically, the Chicken Run quests, I still need to do those. All the little things that I missed. And then in Angmar, for example, I know that I wasn't able to do the deeds for Carn-Dûm and Urgarth to kill like a bunch of orcs in there and stuff just because it would have taken me too long, but now I can easily solo that. So all those little things I'm going to be doing. Alright, here's the final cave. Spiders have overrun the refuge of Thurindoth. You have discovered the ranger refuge of Thurindoth, overrun with large spiders and thick sticky webbing. It is unclear how long the spiders have held refuge since the rangers of Ithilien abandoned it, but they must be driven off if the rangers are to retake the foothold in North Ithilien. You should defeat the spiders and destroy their webs before reporting back to the rangers of Henithanun. Okay, I can do that. And again, I do have my landscape difficulty at tier 5. Oh my god, oh my god! Never surrender. You get some healing gambits going. These little broodlings are destroying me. Alright, I got some healing going. It's crazy, man. I'm still trying to get used to the landscape difficulty thing. I can't just, like, walk in and kill enemies. I have to pay attention. Had to pop the never surrender there. I will say, though, it has been a lot more fun with the challenge. It has allowed me to practice a lot, which is good. These elite ones, these Ungol Weavers. That almost killed me. He's got a couple babies with him. Let's see if I can do a little better this time. Stack the bleeds early. Get some healing. Just a little bit of healing. Let me kill this one. Okay, excellent. So that's all the spiders. Just need some webbing. Some intimidating looking spiders here. Alright, that is all of them. Let me get out of here. If I can find my way out. There we go. Not too bad. Now what? Need to go somewhere over here. Let me take the road north. What is that quest? Scrape moss from the trolls. Alright, so the last troll should be over there, I guess. Yeah, I can take the road, and once I pass the river, I can turn west. I feel like I'm wrapping up here in North Ithilien. I think that we're almost done with the season, it seems. Let's go that way. Hopefully I can get to 115 before the end. That'll be a nice little milestone. Man, this troll is really out of the way. Should be getting there though. Couple 100 meters. Where is he? Did I ride right past him and not see? I'd be going crazy a little bit. Where's the troll? Turn on floaty names. Again, I've said this a lot, but I'm having a hard time finding stuff this season. It's like I go to where it's highlighted on the map, and I just am struggling to actually find things. Did anybody else have that problem? Or is it me? Am I getting old or something? I don't see a troll, dude. I really don't. Let me start picking up some of this stuff, and then I'll keep spamming my delete key. Where's this troll? Where is it? This seems counterproductive. Oh, I see it. I see it over there. Okay, good. Yeah, it's like a little outside the circle. And there you go. That's all of them. Now, let me head north, collect a bunch of seeds. I know we've already done this quest, but like I said, it'll help with the deed. I'll have to do these repeatables a few times. I'll do most of that off camera, by the way. For when I do the deed episode at the end of the season, there's no point in me showing you the same quest over and over again 10 times, you know? But since I was out here questing, I figured it was worth picking it up. And once I get all of these, I can use my milestone skill to quickly get back to the quest hub. Okay, let's find some seeds. Need a total of 18. 6 of each, times 3. What else we got? That's it for quests. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. North Athelian, I got everything, and then the Epic is active. What else? Mission? No, that's something else. Herbalism. There we go. Yeah, I got everything I need here. Let's find some more. Takes a while to get all these, man. I guess like I said, it's 18, so I shouldn't be surprised. Only need 3 more now, though. Get these branches while I'm here. I'll stop for some heavy ones, why not? Okay. Let me go this way across the river. And last one here. Okay. Back to Hinethanoon. Turn all these things in.
What tidings do you carry this day?
This is just enough. You have my thanks, Skippin. I wonder what the Dark Lord would think if he knew his own trolls were of great aid to the healers of Gondor.
Let us help you bring glad tidings, friend.
Thank you, my friend. Our company shall put these seeds to good use and plant them in the surrounding lands. As long as there are rangers in Gondor, our land shall bloom anew. Perfect. There you go. And then you got all those repeatables there. That'll take a while. What have you to report, Kippen? You inform Moblung of the massive size of spiders in Thurindoth, the relatively untouched state of Adab Dolan, and your suspicion that orcs have claimed Torngroth. I see. I shall send my rangers to Adab Dolan at once. If we can reclaim one of our northern refuge, it shall aid us greatly in keeping the enemy from crossing into Ithilien from Daggerlad. However, to have spiders and orcs lurking within our lost refuge is another matter. The loss of Torngroth was a tremendous blow to our company, and I would see it return to us. We do not have the time to reclaim it now, but I shall have my scouts keep a careful watch upon both Torngroth and Thurindath. While I am glad you have driven them from Thurindoth, I worried that their presence in Ithilien could portend. Long have rumors passed among my men of a great spider living in the heights of Efelduoth, but the tale is so old and so unthinkable. You have traveled to the forest of Mirkwood, have you not? Could such creatures lurk just beyond our sight? Kippen, the time has come to begin our efforts to reclaim Torngroth. Though your initial scouting and a bit of our own, we have discovered that a company of orcs has seized the refuge and laid claim to many of the supplies that were left behind when we were forced to abandon it. We cannot let this stand. Even if the orcs were to return after we rout them, those supplies are of great import to our efforts in Ithilien and the Wastes. Travel to Torngroth and defeat all the orcs you encounter. Once their forces are broken, claim as many supplies as you can and return to me. Go swiftly, my friend, but be careful. Okay, so we're down to one quest here, and then also to talk to Aragorn. Thankfully, they're both in the same direction. Or actually, there's one more here. Kip and I have received troubling reports from my ranger, Tordoron. He sent word that the Kundalar have laid traps along the roadway through Cirith Negin. Mere traps could not stop the host of the West, but I feared that they might soon devise a greater scheme to hinder our allies. The pass provides swift passage to the north, but it is narrow, and any that pass through it must fear an ambush. I would ask that you scout Cirith Negin and destroy any traps you find. If the Kundalar are still trapping the pass, you must defeat them as well. Nothing can be left to chance, my friend, especially now that the enemy has suffered his greatest defeat in recent memory. When that is done, seek Tordaron and aid him as you may. He has scouted the path of Kirith Negan and now searches the northern reaches of Ithilien for the enemy's encampment. Okay. We got all these quests here. Very good. Let's get out of here. Let me look at my wallet. So I have 16 silver pieces, not enough to complete the daily here. That requires 50. So I'm not going to pick it up. Gonna try to take the bridge across instead of getting dismounted by the river. Never a fan of that. Okay, should be in range for the traps here. Let me do some floaty names. Alright, they're pretty well centered here on the road. Probably don't need these floaty names anymore. Four more. And last one. Very good. And to the north we go. Gotta defeat orcs, collect supplies. There should be a ranger up here. What is this? Is this a repeatable? The Grip of Mordor? It probably is that repeatable quest. I'm gonna hold off on it for just a second, just in case this guy gives me a quest to kill them.
Will you hear my plight?
Ah, Capon, you have come. You have made the roadway safe for our allies, but I fear that the Kundalar will not so easily be deterred. They have made camp along the slopes of Ethel Duoth, and they have readied their defenses. Their numbers are many, even with so many of their forces spread across the northern wilds of Ithilien. We must strike soon, or it shall become impossible to drive them out. Yeah, I thought so. In my scouting, I have listened secretly to passers-by, and have heard them refer to the camp in their tongue as Uya Hujum. To assail it shall be no easy task. The Kundalar encampment is well defended by their soldiers, and they have armed themselves with trebuchets. I have not been able to discern how far their encampment stretches into the slopes of the Mountains of Shadow, but the pass they have claimed is of considerable length, and shall be an arduous course. To ensure the Kundalar can no longer pose a threat to Ithilien and the hosts of the West, we must thin their numbers, dismantle their siege weaponry, and destroy their supplies. Tordaron cracks a wry smile. I will trust no other among us but you with this task, Kippen. Alright, he's got more quests here as well. As best I can surmise, the Kundalar have not yet discovered their chance fortune in making camp along the slopes of the Mountains of Shadow. You see, when my fellow rangers and I scouted the road into Daggerlad, we often used these hills as a perch from which to observe the enemy's movements. However, it is far from our refuges, and a long journey to food and shelter alike. We took to hiding caches of supplies and wrapped rations beneath the soil that the Kundalar have now claimed as their own. While some are safe beyond their encampment's entrance, the rest are surely buried just beneath their feet. We have great need of these caches, and to have them in the hands of the enemy would only prolong their invasion of Ithilien. When you come upon their camp, keep an eye out for hidden caches and return with as many as you are able to recover. Alright, so I will be doing all that, you guessed it, in the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Thanks for stopping by the Renaissance Gaming Monastery. I hope you join our community on Discord and Twitter. These videos are produced with a lot of hard work and love. If you think they're worth $1, I'd be grateful for your contribution. You can send a thanks donation or become a member on YouTube. You can also support through PayPal, Patreon, or even with cryptocurrency. All links are in the description. See you on the next video.